Hello, how
Hi,
are
how
you?
are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And tell me, how was your weekend? What did you do?
It was great. I just completed my exams. I'm done with my exam, and
Oh, fantastic.
now, yeah, nothing much. Just writing some stories, and
Okay.
yeah, and doing the normal schedule like I do every day.
Okay, so when you say writing stories, what kind of stories are you writing?
Uh, I write all sorts of stories, horror stories, and romantic
Oh,
short
okay.
stories.
And what language you write them in?
Write them in English.
Wow, that's quite a feat. How is it for you? Is it difficult? Is it easy?
No, it's not difficult. When it comes to
Mhm.
writing, I can write quite well. And but the problem is while communicating, I feel like bit insecure to talk in English because I don't come from
Mhm.
English. Like my
Mhm.
language is not English.
Of
My
course.
first language is not English. So because of that, while speaking, it's a bit difficult. But now I'm improving.
Yes, good. What is your native language?
It's Zongkha.
Sonka,
Yeah, it's Zongkha.
Zonkar.
Yeah, Zongkha.
Okay. And tell me, do they only speak it in Bhutan or do they speak it in other countries too?
Only in Bhutan.
Okay. And what would you say it is like similar to which other language?
Uh, it is bit similar to, I think, Tibetan language, but I
Which
am not
language,
very
sorry?
Tibetan language. Yeah,
Say that
Tibetan,
again.
Tibetan.
What is that?
Uh, there was a country called Tibet in
Oh,
China,
yes, yes, sorry,
owned by
yes.
China. Yeah, I think it's bit similar. Some words are similar, but I don't know much about that. I just heard that it's bit similar to our language.
Hmm.
Yeah, but Tibet was occupied by China and they dominated, and then now Tibetan people are everywhere in the world.
Of course.
Yeah.
So would you say that your culture and yeah, just your culture and your rituals and stuff, do they um reflect more of like China and that like type of Asia or more towards like the Indian side of Asia? Which side would you say that you feel more of a connection with in a sense?
Uh, there are two ethnic groups in Bhutan. One is like the main, Bhutanese, and then there is another ethnic group like who are Nepali ethnic origin.
Oh,
So
sorry, where?
uh, one is
Nepali.
yeah Nepali ethnic group,
Ah,
like main Bhutanese people
yeah.
who are ethnic, like it's a different ethnic group. So the
Okay.
Nepali ethnic groups practice many rituals similar to India.
Mm-hmm.
The Bhutanese like ethnic group has have their own different culture and practices.
And would you say those are closer to like China's version of Asia or
I think China practice it in a very different way, and
okay.
Bhutan, I think maybe the people who follow Buddhism in Japan and other Buddhist countries, like
Yeah.
it resembles, it resembles, and it's similar to those countries
Oh,
because
okay. So it's sorry, yes.
yeah, because the majority of the people believe in Buddhism, and there
Mm,
is only two religion in Bhutan, like Hindu and um, the Buddhism.
mhm.
So
Okay.
believe in Hinduism and who follows Hindu religion, they practice and do every rituals as per Indian like practice, Indian culture and stuff like that. And the other the Buddhist group, they have their own different culture and practices.
So, which group do you fall under?
I fall in Hindu group.
Okay, so you are more of Nepali descent.
Yeah, more of Nepali descent.
Okay. But I've heard that Bhutan has been ranked as the happiest country in the world. Would you agree with that?
Uh, it depends because no matter how the statistics says, I think there will be some people who won't be happy. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, as per the government, and I think overall it's a very happy country because we don't have any conflicts, very less
Mm-hmm.
corruption, and the government is very good, and
Mm-hmm.
no and there is no pollution, and like I think in terms of those things, it's like very happy country.
Okay. So then coming from this country that you say has very little corruption and no conflicts, no
Yeah.
pollution, and you come into a country like India, which is the complete opposite of that. How was it
Yeah.
quite a shock for you? How was it?
Uh, we have been exposed to Indian culture and uh, the Indian is through television because we mostly watch Indian television. So
Oh.
yeah, it was not a shock actually because since
Mm-hmm.
a very young age we had lots of news about different, you know, different things in things happening in India.
Mm-hmm.
When I came back, I knew that all those things are going to happen, like will be happening on a daily basis.
Okay, I see. Okay, and what do you think? How has Bhutan managed to stay pollution free, corruption free, conflict free? How have they managed to do that?
I think the first uh, credit goes to our king, who is very
Okay.
visionary, who has a far-sighted vision, and who cares deeply about its people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's more about how the government functions because the government or the Bhutanese government believes in gross national happiness of people more than gross domestic product and other material wealth accumulation and stuff like that.
Okay. So, do you still have a monarch now?
Yeah, it's a democratic constitutional monarchy.
Okay, so does that mean they still have a lot of say in what happens in the country or not really?
Uh, Sorry, can you come back?
Does the king still have a lot of say about what happens in the country or not really?
Uh, Not really. It's a democratic constitutional monarchy, so people have the right to decide everything.
Okay. So
Yeah,
then what,
people.
sorry, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You continue.
Oh, I was just going to say, so then what does the monarchy actually do in your country?
The king looks over the country overall, but
Mhm.
people of its country, the citizens, decide on everything. Like if they want to um, elect a member of parliament or something like high official people in Bhutan, the
Mhm.
citizens decide and vote who they want to be appointed, and it
Okay.
functions in that way. All the decisions are taken by the people, and the
Okay.
king just acts as a supreme power to see if what people are deciding is true or right or wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do you say you think that a lot of this is because of your king? In what way has he influenced the country to be such a good country?
Uh, he is a great figure, and because whenever there is some crisis, he comes forward and he goes in, like every situation, and he tries to lead the troop, lead
Mhm.
its people. For instance, last time when like the COVID was hitting hard around the world and the COVID cases started increasing in Bhutan as well. So His Majesty went all around the country, like in every nook and cranny of the country, and talked with people, monitored
Mhm.
how the people who got infected with COVID are tackling, and he went in every places to see how people are doing. And yeah, he went to every hospital checking how the healthcare system is working and if the
Mhm.
medicines are available or not. So
Wow.
yeah, because in most of the countries when such crisis happens, I think the leaders don't come forward. They just
Mm.
hide behind their power.
Of
So
course.
in Bhutan it's a bit different because the king comes forward. Because in 2003 I think there was a war. Um,
Huh.
yeah, some people attacked from India or somewhere. I think not India. Some terrorists attacked in Bhutan, and the king led the troop. King led the army, and king went to fight the war. And it's very
Wow.
unusual countries. And
Yes.
fortunately, yeah, we our country won against. Yeah,
Okay, that's amazing. And
yeah.
tell me, so then did COVID have a big impact on Bhutan? Because many countries suffered economical issues, businesses closing down, people losing their jobs. How was it in Bhutan?
Yeah, it affected economically because
Mm.
the highest revenue generator for our country was through tourism. And because of COVID, the tourism industry completely collapsed. So,
Wow.
yeah, it was very difficult for Bhutan to cope with the economic challenges the COVID brought.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And what do you think, like, is your government or your king going to do to help to rebuild the losses that COVID caused?
Fortunately, we have only one death as of now in Bhutan due to COVID.
Wow.
Yeah, and the credit goes to His Majesty and all the healthcare workers who are working so hard, tirelessly, day in and day
Yes.
out to, protect its people. So, and then the cases are very less. The cases are only, I think, 300 or something now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the population of Bhutan?
The population of Bhutan is 700,000, some like plus. It's not
Okay.
uh, 800,000 also, 7.50 thousand something.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for such an interesting conversation. You taught me so much. I know nothing about Bhutan, so thank you so much.
Thank
And
you to you too.
great job with your English. I did write a few little corrections. So
Okay.
sometimes we use the word spoke instead of talk. So just try
Okay.
and have a look at that. And yeah, instead of very, I can't remember what you said, but we say very little. And the
Okay.
cases are very low. Okay. Or
Okay.
there are very few cases. So just small little things that we need to look at. But otherwise, you're doing a great job. Well done.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for
See
your
you soon.
bye.
Bye.